What's up, folks? Welcome to Wasted Space, and welcome back to They Are Billions. I'm not going to unpause it just yet, because there's a few bits I want to sort out, because I found a few things lurking around the map. Like, just there is a sniper. I really wish you could spin the camera around. I don't know, I don't think he's in that wall, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I was careful when in fact, I don't even think we had snipers down here when I built that wall. So I don't think he's there, but let's try and get him out, and let's make use of these soldiers that are just standing around here as well. Maybe hold this area. I'm going to get the Titan to go and join them. And then we have a few bits and bobs that I should just do before we unpause for the sake of not wasting resources, I suspect. I want to kind of get this bit, because everything up here is in range of the bank, and potentially a market that I'll put down as well, because people kindly pointed out that you actually get better deals from the market if you have more markets, which is quite cool. This was a bit of a mistake. That's fine. I forgot it used stone as well, so we really don't want more of those. What I do want, though, partly our food's problems are because of these two, but partly let's just make use of some of this ground down here. 60 there. I guess we get more out the front here, right? Yeah, pretty much. One of you there and one of you there, and then maybe there's even still room for a final one. Yeah, just about. Cool. Get those all going. Use some of our immediate tick of further resources. Make sure the snipers are clearing around. Did he get out? Can you get out of there, friend? He can. So why weren't you walking through the doorway then? Why didn't you just go? Right, the income here is so high that it's really starting to throw me off. I'm not capable of keeping up with it particularly well. So I'm inclined to pick up another warehouse somewhere. Somewhere that might benefit a bunch of our buildings, like there, perhaps. We don't have one up there. We built our second one down here, which was a good spot for it. But I can't help but feel like an extra one that would just buy me the ability to go a bit more over budget and not lose income, I think would be a good one. But how much stuff do we want it to cover? That's not good enough. That's kind of the only place we can put it. We miss one of the mines there, or I can put it back over here and capture more of the mines. No, there's just such a big building, there's so little room to actually get these things down. That, I guess, is good, and we'll just miss out a few huts for the sake of getting a mine or two. It's there or there, and it's that mine versus a couple of huts down here. Sure, that's kind of a safer location for it. That should mean that I don't waste so much resources. I also want to get another market down, but I'm wondering is if this finishes, can I get it just there? Maybe? I don't have access to energy there, but I reckon I could, or even over here somewhere. I don't know. That way, let's upgrade some of these houses as well. Of course, food. Food! Don't have enough food to do any of that. This side is really awful. Really awful, but then that's why the snipers are working there. More clearing, more other stuff. Let's get building. Ooh. What is this rubbish? No. No, 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 no. No more wood in my base, please. Not acceptable. Someone also pointed out that we'd missed a wall on that one. Yep. And I guess maybe we get some stone towers down and about. Give our snipers a better line of sight. What am I out of now? Stone again. Huzzah. That means I need to get more stone. Again. Stone seems to be my main limiting factor in this for some reason. I don't know what it is. Right. That's that Tesla tower there done. No, it's not. It's a different Tesla tower. That's that Tesla tower there done. Don't have enough stone for the market. Okay, that's not a big surprise. I guess the Tesla that finished was the one down here. Yeah, continuing this sort of expansion. That I'm really unhappy with, the fact that we found that little gap through there, but hey, what are you going to do about it? Hello, you're rubbish, but we're going to keep you around because you're funny. We won't be building any more of you, I don't think. Funny, but not that handy. More snipers. I might hold off on Thanatos for the time being. We do want more, but for the time being, we can chill. There's a lot. We do want to expand out that direction. In fact, we technically want to expand out all the directions, don't we? But that direction looks like, what's that? Iron, gold, stone. More stone down there, yeah. I can't help but feel like the more we can... Oh, that's more zombies in that direction, so maybe not that way. Yeah, the further we can push this out, the faster, the more we're going to help ourselves out. That should be a stone tick for some more houses. Actually, no, let's get the market. Get the market. Was there somewhere good for you? Up there, maybe? Cover some of them. I could put it sort of down here, but that takes up defense positions, and half of it ends up being outside. Whereas if I get it up here, I could at the very least put more buildings around it, and oh, actually that's going to block everyone, isn't it? I can't quite put it there. That won't, but seems to waste part of it. So it's between there and over here. And I think there is probably the best option. So get another one of those down, and then more housing, more housing, more housing. Just keep the income high, so I don't let it completely taper off as we get towards the end of this. Not enough resources. Holy hell. Right, you lot, keep clearing. This wall here is by far the weakest part of anything we've got now. As people have been complaining about. The main complaint now is just I've overextended hard. I'm just about keeping on top of stuff, but yes, there's some severe overextension going on. And that is going to bite me in the arse unless I start to keep on top of things. So stone again. I mean, I could start buying stone. That is an option. But whether or not I want to do that... Oh, can we get at this one? I think we've cleared all of this. Yeah, we have. All right. Let's get out that way. Get more stone. A bit of gold down there too. Not sure I'm too bothered about gold and iron there for the time being. Power's looking mostly all right. That's the warehouse done. More expansion. Not bothered about that gold. This is where we want to build our walls, I think. Probably one there and one there, because I think if I put a tower in the middle here, it'll be able to hit both sides. So let's get a Tesla there, and somewhere out of the way. That's not going to block putting defences down. Tesla. Actually, that's really close to the last one. That's really pointless. I wonder if there's an argument to go back through and find the Teslas that are actually in range of it. Like that one there, blatantly that one and that one can reach each other, surely. I don't really know, but it seems like you can go back over afterwards and make it more efficient again. I reckon. Right, where are our snipers actually grouping up? There, for the time being. That's kind of fine. Thanatos are the same. No, that's okay. You keep going. The sniper ball is not going to go to waste. I'm sure of that. And then... So there's that one done. Can we go up this direction? Sure. And if Mr. Zombie wants to come and poke at that tower, then I think the Thanatos will shoot him. No. Alright. Someone go and help. Is he not in range? Oh, for God's sake. Well, that was a stupid thing to do, wasn't it? He is in range. It just took him ages. You guys get up there. Okay, we've got stone again. Wonderful. Let's also... Because I guess we could even stick up another set of walls down here. Although that's the edge of the map, isn't it? So... Enemies too close. Can't build so close to the map limit. So, yeah. As soon as we get beyond this line here, it's map limit anyway. So I guess this last wall is not going to cover that mine. It's just going to be outside. Which I suppose is fine. I mean, mines. This is almost certainly going to end up being a pair, which is good. Stone 6. Okay, maybe it's not going to be a pair. Yeah, it's not going to be a pair. To get the maximum out of this, I only need one. So, that's fine. You are building. Okay, I thought for a second I'd screwed that up and managed to put it slightly out of range. That would have been very dumb. Clear, clear, clear. Okay, the defences here, the defensive line here is, again, in a really weird spot. Can I build? Can't build so close to the map limit. Yeah, so that's actually outside of bit. You could build maybe something there. But for the most part, that's outside of your accessible build area. So I guess our next set of walls is kind of here. Maybe across there, actually, and then we just wall up that bit. That makes some sense. And again, I'm not going to be able to build onto that anyway, so I'll just stick you there. Another Tesla tower. Whereabouts? Up there, that's more stone. Yep, that'll be helpful. almost capping out again. Come on, Wasted. Keep on top of things. One of those out of energy. Mills for days. Mix of why the hell aren't you using power plants? And yeah, mills is probably the right thing to do, Wasted. In the comments, but that's fine. You can roll with that. I will just build all of the mills. That's all we can afford, right? Out of wood, yep. All we can afford. You lot, hot group. You lot, hot group. I know I don't use these enough. I don't know. I always end up forgetting about them or forgetting to add units to them, and then somewhere down the line you end up with a mistake. Cool, that's more quarries done. Swarm of infected from the north. This is the, I suppose, slight downside of the fact that last episode I went for slightly longer than normal. We're out of energy for all of this stuff. I mean, let's just get people inside and moving. So Thanatos to there, because we don't know what north it's going to be yet. You lot actually stay where you are as like a bit of a response team for this side, which is probably going to get some little attacks, but not some big ones. And snipers, you come in as well. Cool. Now, as soon as I can afford it, I want to get another ballista down. We need those the mills to finish. Part of the problem there is going to be snipers. You four, come up here. I might start putting some of the vets actually in the towers already. Okay, can I get blisters yet? No, still energy. Wow. Upgrading this to stone tower doesn't cost me any energy, does it? So let's do that. And placing a stone tower doesn't cost me energy either. So where's a good spot for you there? We're never going to be able to get anything else there. Those guys are all coming in. Stone towers primarily just to give myself a bit of an extended view for these snipers. And one there and one there, perhaps. Yep, these guys down here are in for an interesting experience. I mean, to be fair, do I need to go out there? Probably not. Screw it. Yep. Oh well. You cannot build so close to the map limit. Oh, you bastards. Oh, that's not fair. Oh, I've screwed that up then. Fine, we'll do one behind this tower as well. Yeah, that should do that. Let me guess, I'm out of stone, so I will, because people berated me for not doing this last time. Is that too close to the map limit as well? Oh my word. Not enough resources, we're out of everything. Wonderful. Well, I'm certainly not buying any ballistas now, am I? Not now I've spent everything we own. Good job, Wasted. Good job. So on that basis, I'm actually going to send the Titan down here. These ladies should be able to hold that just fine. Can I just finish off at least a bit of that wall, please? Hey. Set those patrolling, grab the sniper that just finished. Actually, he can stay where he is. He'll be fine. You four, do we know where they're coming from yet? They're coming from here. So we don't know which direction they'll split, but it looks like it may well be this wall that they end up coming for. Which is an interesting one. This is one where we've already got too many walls in the same area, but we don't have very many actual defences for it. Not only that, but no. Oh, don't be a pain. I don't have the wood. Let's wait for a second. I might put a shocking tower in this corner here. Just there. And then bury it. Let's see if this works. I'm not going to unpause until I place all this stuff down. There are too many walls in the same area. Oh, come on. Come on. Let me do it. Not enough resources now. Okay. I can build an extra wall in front of it, to be fair. Let's let them come. The Thanatos, you lot over here. Selection of you guys over to this side. But that's actually, that side's got the towers, so it should really be fine. You snipers over here. Got another tick of stone, so let's... Yeah, I was thinking, why not just do like a really awkward, weird wall across there. Ah, I didn't want you to join. Actually, you know what? I don't care if you join. Let's just have a really awkward, weird wall over there. Why not? Why not? We could even fill up the middle bit with barbs, but I don't think that's necessary. Don't think we're going to need that. It's still not entirely sure which direction these guys are going to decide to come. Let's get some of you up in that one. Some of you up in that one. That one's not done yet.
My rifle is ready.
Up in that one. You on target highest. All the snipers should be on target highest. Come on now. In fact, I think everyone should probably be on target highest.
Building completed.
Oh, okay. Screwed up. Screwed up big style.
I smashed it last night.
Everybody over here.
Nice idea.
Okay, that might end up being a bit of a problem.
Just give me something to shoot.
If they got close enough, no. Might just help. I don't know. It's all free, so part of me is inclined to say, why the hell not? This wall seems to be one of their favourites, so yeah, let's go for it. You over here. You over here. You lot are going to take forever to come round, aren't you? Let's hope I haven't spoiled this up then. Part of me thinks, yeah, we're going to need it. With these guys not there yet, we're going to need it. Ooh, God.
They are attacking the colony defenses. Just let me finish my cigar.
Come on, move, 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 move.
Attention. Building completed.
There was not the best, guys. It really wasn't. Fire! Fire the guns! Not into yourself. What are you doing?
The walls are under attack.
Come on! Can I... No, they're too close now. Oh, actually. Lol. Weird. Those snipers standing there are actually doing an alright job. Okay. Okay. Not too bad. I don't know. How many snipers did we actually lose in that? I don't think it was that many. Does tell me that I need to heavily beef up that wall, and I also managed to maximum cap out my resources on that. Good job, Wasted. So this is one of these another annoying situations where I can't quite tell where I put my original walls because we've lost so much of them. I guess it was that. Whew. Whew. That was a bit silly wasted. Right, stop wasting blooming money and resources and everything and start using it. We've got barely anything worth researching really, but I'll go for... none of these are really... Someone said advanced quarries might end up being handy. It's a good use of some gold. As are queuing up a whole bunch of Thanatos and a whole bunch more snipers. You lot, I think I already told to come up and join the group, but yeah. Okay, it's a good lesson learnt though. That direction is not as secure as you might like. So what you'd probably want to do is then invest in a second layer of walls. How far out does our energy go? Not really far enough. I guess from there might be an alright spot to put one, and there might be an alright spot to put one on the basis that we're never going to fit anything else in those spots anyway. That one did get upgraded to being an executor, which is kind of fine, but it is going to hurt our income in the long run having done that. I don't know if it was necessary. In the end, once the Thanatos arrive, they're great. But if you put them in the wrong place, then that's kind of your own fault.
Attention. Building completed.
You lot, get back to what you were doing, which was over here, please. I hear the noise of some random shots going off somewhere. Down here didn't get any attention at all, which is fine. Not really bothered by that. Let's get you lot upgraded before I forget. And see, can we... Nah, there's not going to be able to put any more layers of walls there, are we? Not in any sensible way, at least. So instead, let's get... Yeah, as I hoped. Well-placed ballistas here will be able to shoot both sides. But, where is that well-placed ballista? It's kind of where they are. Cannot be built so close to an oil pool. Oh, you gits. Oh, you gits. Right, if I demolish... Because these aren't actually doing anything. Nor is that. Can I get a better positioned one in there now? Select a free area. Too close for now. There it is. Okay, good. Good. And I might actually put a couple of pieces of that wall back down again. That is an ugly as sin wall, but hey, maybe it'll do the job. Are you really going to let me fill that in as well? No, I didn't think so. I did not think so. Sweet, so you lot in reality, now that's building, should come down here and hold this side, because that's our next concern. That side was going fine, the snipers are arriving. Got lots of wood and so on, but otherwise fine. Income has actually gone up a bit, which is always good. That's all looking okay. As soon as those are done, well, let's get some stone secured first, in fact. Steady trickle of Z's coming from over that direction.
Technology research finished.
Oh no! Nanodos getting done, that's the technology research done. Did we have any of these buildings in here left to upgrade? I don't think so. I think that one's covered things pretty nicely. You've got these internal areas that still don't really have much in the way of defence. But hey, it is what it is. If they get that far in, I guess we're in trouble, and I'll just whack down what ballistas I can when I can. Could get some more ballistas up on these outsides, but I suspect the best plan here is just more housing. What am I out of? Power! Who would have thought? Who would have thought that I would be running out of power? This is the windmill fields. Part of me wants to leave that as an opening to do a housing layout if we want to do another one. Kind of a nice place for it. It's all nice and clear. Clear enough that you could get a bank in the middle of it. 73 days, first wave, so I've got 20 days until big bad boys arrive. I could get a bank there and earn a hell of a lot more income and boost my end game by doing so. That's probably worth doing.
Attention. Building completed.
Yes, I suspect that is actually something we want to do. Which is fine. Right, you lot. Have you... No, there's a little bit down this direction. A little bit of something or other. Is it worth sticking them on chase now, do you think? Is there enough of those guys to get away with chase? I think there probably is. Lol, mini waves. I guess they're going to come in from all directions. Because that, yeah. I guess you are in range of that, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. You know what, let's... Because this is going to need more ballistas in the long run anyway. Not enough resources again. Oh, yes, power. Still. They're not finished yet. There we go. And so, if I got one there, I'd still not be able to get an extra one in. Whereas here, I can. So yeah, this one might as well be there. And then if I wanted to, there's room for a third there. That's quite cool. But we're going to try and get more shocking towers down. I mean, obviously we did get a shocking tower down. It's just ended up being on a side that's not getting any interest. The colony is under attack. Oh, they're coming from just down this bottom section. Okay.
They are trying to break into the buildings.
Stop that, please. It's my mine. Oh, God. They came through that blooming gap. They came through the blooming gap.
Our buildings are being attacked.
Where else is under attack? Just there. Not that surprising. I guess down here is going to get attacked as well. Yes. The frustration of having to rebuild all this because I've overextended. Most definitely my fault.
Our colony is under attack.
Oh dear.
Our colony is succumbing to the infection.
Sort of.
Defenses are being attacked. They are trying to break into the buildings.
Not really trying so much as succeeding. But hey, that's fine. We'll deal with it.
Our buildings are being attacked.
I mean, as it currently stands, I'm just capped out on blooming everything. Okay. What do I want to do here? We've got no food. Oh, of course, they took out the blooming farms. There's almost nothing I can do except for where will we be building more walls? Is there somewhere I can put more walls up that isn't currently being attacked? Not really. There was this line down here that I definitely wanted some walls in, so I reckon if we do it here, even though there's a bit of excess wall there, they'll end up attacking it anyway. Because they're Z's and they're not very intelligent. So if I line that up like that, they'll end up attacking that spot regardless. I reckons. It is very odd about how it does that 3 walls thing. Okay, so that's used a minute amount.
A great machine for a great man.
You know what, Titan? You stay there. You lot go down here.
The colony is under attack.
Where now?
Attention. Building completed.
Oh, right, okay. Fair enough. That's fairly accurate. Okay. Yeah, him standing there is fine. You can cover that area just fine. You lot should really be patrolling. Especially as they'll patrol at slightly different rates as well. Food repaired yet? No, not quite. Come on, get it back up. And I might as well build another one because we're going to run short in a second anyway. And we'd already found out that we've got at least one opportunity up there. I like how there's actually no way through that bit of the base. You have to go outside for it. Ah, sense was made. Okay, so is this in line for me to actually block it? No, it's not. That needs blocking off. Simple as that. That cannot be allowed to stay as it currently is. Okay, snipers, you getting on with it? You kind of split up a bit there. Do you want to get back together again? I don't know why you chose to take different routes, but you did. Chase. And pause to clear my throat. And now, quick, go and spend resources before it's too late. Housing. We've got food again. Okay, housing. Looking the right one, wasted. Let's go for these first. There was a few more spots here, I'm sure of it. Blocking the free access of another building. Is it now? If you say so. Really ugly selection of stuff around there. Okay, maybe then what we do instead is what was proposed and we do this bank experiment. This might be a stupid idea, but I mean, look at the amount of terrain we can get sensibly covered by this where we could actually build more houses. So I'm thinking we get, let's make sure that this is the best place possible, least wasteful. Get a bank down, get a market down, and then we've got a new housing area. And we go, ding. Not enough resources. What are we running out to build that? Food already. Well, I just tried to sort that out. Thank you. Not enough resources to build that either. Cool. Yay! Big one, medium one, little one.
Attention. Building completed.
Hey, and there's... Yeah, given we're about to hit a worker shortage as well, I think this is reasonably well timed. Is that not free up there? Dole. Dole! Too close to building mill. Yeah, well, that's fine. Now, what are we out of? Wood. Okay, that's a good thing to be running out of. Nice, 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 nice. That's taken a bit of a hit on our income, but we can sort that out in a second. More and more of those done. That'll sort out the workers. Then we're going to need food again, which I can't even do because we don't have any wood. It's all good. It's all good. Snipers are clearing. These ones are confused. You're brave.
Attention. Building complete.
Okay, apparently 4 snipers is enough for a big one. I wouldn't really have expected that, but hey.
Building completed.
Okay, next up, let's... Oil supplies are looking alright. Food supplies, very much not. Next best location for a farm. 52, 56. 56 is decent. 40, not so good. 48, still not so good. Come on, where's the good ones? 60. 62, and that will reduce the income from that one, though. I might go with it anyway. And then we should also have a look and see what else I can do when it comes to more of these. So, what are you there? That's another 18. What else do we own that we might be able to make use of? 20? Yeah, this is a bit better. Those guys are heading round. That will be viable once I've extended it out more with Teslas. Much respect to those guys that do this with the no pause challenge. I mean, screw that. You gotta be pretty confident that you know what you're building and when if you're gonna do that well. You guys have found a single Z to go and shoot in the brain, haven't you? Yep.
Attention.
Nope. Well, not just one, a few. There's a few remaining over in this corner that these guys have decided to finish off.
Building completed.
It's interesting, the chase mechanic does seem to let them pick their own targets completely. Okay, while that's going up, what do we go? We still don't have any food. Did I miss a hunter's cottage chance over here? I did. Anything better than 15? Nope. And a fisherman's cottage? That's too close to the edge of the map, right? How about that one spot there? Too close to other buildings. Oh, you're ruining it for me, game. That was a bit crap, that one, wasn't it? Oh well, that should be enough for now. This lot are on a bit of a rampage down this direction for some reason, including this one guy who is off where? Where are you going, mate? You got his own targets. Yeah, this seems like a dodgy way of doing it. I'm not sure I like this chase mechanic and letting them just split up like they are. Okay, so walls, walls, walls for days. So looking at this, I mean, front lines is getting more and more spread. I kind of really need to find an area where we can try and funnel and focus. Up top seems to be alright as far as funneling and focusing. We've got a nice one of those there, but some of these areas are really kind of dodgy. Like this one, do I try and sort of fight them right at the front here and do a steady falling back? Or do I sort of actually take it a bit more easy, go across like here and have a, and there, and have a sort of relatively small front on this side? I am not so sure. We extend out this way. I mean, with this many days left, I guess I just keep going with it and see what happens, but really wanting to push everything into a single area seems like a good way of doing things, honestly. Can you finish for me, please?
Attention. Building completed.
I want to see what you're... Because it's not connected to the energy network. How am I able to build it without it being connected to the energy network? Oh, there we go. Okay, it needed a second. Needed a moment. That's fine. There, sort of here, that'd be a nice funnel area. Get them all pouring in there and across there and across there. Yeah, think so. Think so. So that means that one of our main walls is going to be here. So, too close to the map limit there. Anything else too close to the map? No. So, as long as we start from here, we're fine. Technically, you don't need the walls around the corner, but we talked about that. And saying that, if I come up, there's the map limit. Yeah, that ought to do it. And then I think if I do that, I won't be able to place any more walls, will I? That's an interesting one. I wonder if I can make use of that for, like, ballista in there. Yeah, I can. Well, for now, let's get one up. Just to be sure that that side is secured. And let's go for... Oh, yeah, building Teslas there. Is there any way left that I can beef up? I really want to get further away from this area. I mean, that does need. Let's be absolutely clear here. Oh, there's blooming iron in the way. Fine, here is where it'll be then. This does need a section of wall across it like that, no question. Yeah, it's very odd how it'll let you do that. But I don't intend that to be the final line. No way. If that's the final line, we're in trouble. These guys have got, like, they've found a little sort of alleyway bit back here that apparently has got, like, a couple of things in it. And everybody's off that direction. Is that really the best plan, guys? Lol, what can you even see from there? I can't see anything. Now, a big bunch of them's off this direction. Certainly very effective on this mode, because it's almost like they know where the enemies are. It's not even almost like they evidently do know where the enemies are. Where are you three going? Nobody knows at this point, do you? Oh god, I'm full on money again. Capped out on cash. What an idiot. It does tell me that we really need to start capitalising in on stuff like that, however, because if we're capped out on cash, that's because I'm not grabbing enough of this stuff more than anything else, especially as we've got a few options up here. That's going to be a lovely source of food sitting there. And can I start to... No, not yet, but what I can do, given that stone continues to be a little bit of a problem, we got the advanced quarry there. Produces twice the amount, and holy hell does it increase the energy requirements. And it needs oil. Go away. Nope. I understand now why people were saying actually going for the advanced stuff isn't really worth it. Stone 2, iron 3. It's pretty good. That is pretty good. And we've got gold down there. Gold 100. Might be useful later, but for now. Sure, stone 2, iron 3, and then we'll grab that one once the next Tesla's built. And then I guess I get up here and continue doing our housing. Really does not take long to run out of resources for that. What are we out of? Power again. Sweet. More mills. What happens if they get far enough ill that they destroy my mill fields? Like, what happens then? Not enough resources again. That's out of wood. I've not balanced this particularly well. We keep running out of wood more than anything else. Is it worth me sticking down another? It might be. If I can find a really good spot for it. With 6 is not what I would call a really good spot for it. Not going to put it in our defences either. Yeah, remarkably weak options as far as wood's concerned now. Might just have to take 11 or 12. Yeah, 12. 51 wood. I mean, we're still getting more wood than anything else. Maybe this is a stupid plan. It's just inability to continue building is the limiting factor here, and wood seems to be part of it. So even if I delete that and just do something else with it later, that probably makes sense. Right, down here, we do have room to now block this off. I guess I do it on the inside so that they can push through a bit, but then have to spread out. Yeah. Yes. So they've got a nice tiny little funnel, and we'll go down there. And then across there. There'll be no point putting a... What do we put back there? You know, I'm going to undo the central section of this. In fact, I'm going to get rid of all of this side. And we're going to come out at a diagonal. And then go along a bit and then come back up at a diagonal. It's going to be getting rid of you. Yeah, that'll do me good.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, you're probably a bit stuck there, Titan friend, but hey. And then, I mean, if I was to be a real douchebag, then you just put like a couple of random walls in the middle there for them to get stuck on as well. Yeah, you are. We may have just sacrificed you, friend. I am sorry about that. We'll get you out of there. Sorry. Go through the hole. Thank you.
Attention. Building completed.
Where are you lot off to now? Like the sniper's just slowly spreading out more and more. Maybe I should get them to regroup quickly before they go for their next excursion. Come over here, guys. That should be all of them, right? Yeah. That is all of them. So down here...
Attention. Building completed.
That wall, I guess we just go across there. There's no point doing anything else, right? Is this too close to the map limit? Yeah, it is. Oof. So we didn't have, yeah, we can't quite get to that wall. Wow, that's not very nice, is it? I mean, I'm trying to wall in this area, and it's not really necessary, but given we don't have an outside defence line yet for this, one more of you down here, fill in what we can. It's also, farms are going to be useful, aren't they? So, yeah, makes sense. Snipers getting back together. That's finished, so I can get more walls here. I don't think we need to go out this side of the map anymore, so this can be a solid wall. Straight down there, maybe? Looks like it's going to have to be. Except this time, I am going to, for this wall, select, say, 8 in the middle like that. That was slightly more than I wanted, but hey. And then if we were to... This is using a lot of energy. If I was to leave those squares empty for the time being, ready for this, but not actually doing it. Oh, is that lack of energy? Dull. Well, I guess let's fix that because I can't afford to not be able to place the turrets down properly here. Because these walls are going to be fairly important to hold. I mean, I imagine, obviously they come in from every direction, so there's no question of, oh, it was a waste putting a turret there, because if there's a wall, they're probably going to attack it. But there was some talk about putting one here as well, wasn't there? Getting a Tesla in that spot or something. As soon as the door's not needed, set it up like in one of these central points, like there, and then wrap that up as well. When they come anywhere near the V, they just get blasted in the middle. Yes, I quite like that idea. Yep. Look, wasted this full on gold again. Who would have thought? Solution? Build more Thanatos. Where is our current group? Right. Let's get all of you lot, get you back into your group. All of you lot, 57, nice. Get you back into your group. And then, outside of that, we've got that lot as group 1, and we've got our Titan as group 4. There we go. It's quite a nice little way of displaying the groups. Okay, so what do I do with this one? I guess, I mean, obviously I don't want to go for too long, because otherwise we end up with the point where I... Can't really block that off either. I'll go across there. Yeah, this becomes difficult in that corner. Huh. And that'll be fine. Fairly confident with that bit there. For the time being, at least. Does it lead fairly inwards? But then the question is... Actually, he will let me do this, so... Managed to use up all of our stone. Right, well in which case, let's use up some of our wood now as well. Okay, row, so space. Let's leave space for the towers on this one, though. Leave that area there nice and clear. Awesome. And probably upgrade you as well. Nice. Right, are there any quarries I'm missing out on at this point? We've grabbed that spot now, so... energy again. It's alright, guys. We've got more room for windmills, never fear. Look at that, you see? At least 2 more windmills. It's perfect. Probably going to need this iron, aren't I? At some point. Is that all the windmills I can afford as well? What do we have of? Wood. Oh, well, at least I can afford to buy a lot of this stuff at this point. These walls are rubbish.
A swarm of infected is heading into the colony. They are approaching from the west.
From the west. I'm fine with from the west. I guess we'll do 2 waves today then. That seems to be the way we're going. So, Thanatos over there. Yeah. You guys stay where you are. Yeah, Thanatos here. Schnipper's here. Titan, go about your business. Not that bothered. Do what you will. Other sides, this side's a bit on the dodgy side. Does anywhere not have towers? Currently there doesn't have towers. Currently there doesn't have towers. Currently. But it's fine, because we can't afford any anyway. Snipers, having just got their whole way around the map, are going to head the same way back again. Sounds perfect. Do I want to do any upgrades here? We don't know it's that wall it's going for, to be fair. It could well be this one. Do we have the ability on this wall to put another one down? Yes. It's a bit far in front. What are these guys range like? Yeah, it's a bit far in front. That's unfortunate. No energy there, really? You're going to make me put one of these down just here, just for the purposes of building another wall? I guess I might as well. That way, I believe these are all just in range to still hit stuff, hitting that wall too. Cool. Start doing the same on all of our entrances here, I think. Although, again, on all of these entrances, because I didn't necessarily plan this, they are not in a great position for it. 2 hours till we find out how bad it's going to be. Which west are we talking about? Just there. Okay, so we know where they're going then, don't we? They're going into Mavi. Which is going to be quite a lot more less pleasant than it was going into Mavi last time. They are going down. Yeah, there they are. Snippers, where are you? Sneepers, just get over there. Is that new Thanatos? Sure, go and hold that side, why don't you?
Attention. Building completed.
So what do they reckon of my weird V, do you think? They think they're going to stop at the end, is what they think. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. Should probably spread these guys out a bit, shouldn't I? Oh, the death is beautiful. Oh, are you around there, baby? The snipers haven't even arrived yet. Oh, here they come.
Walls are under attack.
Oh, we got a little attack up here as well. How cute. Not a very serious attack. Maybe you bunch of snipers go and help up there instead. And no one's going for that one. I might send a Thanatos up here too.
They are trying to break through.
Nice to see that the front wall did the job quite nicely. What about up here? Yes, the stupid front wall's doing the job just fine up there as well. Yay! Every time we get an attack, I cap out on blooming resources. Every time. Well, Thanatos, cool. Let's build more. I guess that side finished? Yeah. Wow. Good job, guys. You killed a bit of wall there. Nicely done. Nicely done. Could always put a... Nah. Nah. Not necessary. Not necessary. Cool. Well, I think we're going to probably end it there. Reasonably pleased with this episode. I get my snipers to group back up and continue clearing. I guess we'll go up top now. So I'll send them up there. Get me Thanatos back together. Where are you? You lot. 16? 16 of the friends that can just hang around in the middle. Do you get vet, Thanatos? We talked about this last time. I just really don't think you can. Looking okay. I think I've done an alright job of starting to sort of consolidate on the land we own and actually boost our resources. Certainly the income is still going up rather than down, so that can't be a bad thing. It looks like I'm going to want some oil income some point soon. But we do have some little pools around the place. Another one there that's now well inside our territory instead of being outside. Let me know what you think of this. Whether or not this is a good plan and whether I should try and do some of those all over the place. Because I think that could be fun. And whether or not this was a stupid implementation or a good one. I suspect it's a stupid one, but I like the idea of them coming in, constantly getting zapped by this, and then once they get through this wall, all they're going to do is end up sort of grouping around it even further. It's just a shame I can't put that wall there to actually have it sort of well defended in as well. I might fill this entire thing up with, like, barbed wire fence. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. Aha! Come through. Have some fence. It's going okay. Cheers for watching, guys. If you did enjoy, then please hit that like button. Really helps me and the channel out. If you didn't, then you know that dislike button is. Hope you don't mind the slightly longer episodes as we get towards the end, but of course I'm getting into it, and part of the problem with this is once you're into it, A, you want to keep playing, but B, if I come back to a base like this after a little while, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm so out of practice and out of tune with what's going on, so I felt today I would just roll with it. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll catch you for the next one.